How did you use an Uno reverse to turn your family's rules upside down? My older brother, Lucas, had this thing where he'd borrow my stuff without asking. Video games, clothes, even my car keys when I finally got my license. When I complained to my parents, they always gave me the same lecture. Family shares everything and you need to be more generous with your brother. But Lucas, he guarded his room like it was Fort Knox. Touch his PlayStation, and he'd absolutely lose his mind. Try to borrow his designer hoodies and suddenly I was disrespecting his personal space. His excuse was always, I'm older. I need my boundaries respected. This double standard went on for years. In high school, he'd raid my closet before dates, take my headphones for the gym, and somehow my favorite jacket always ended up in his room. My parents called it brotherly sharing when it was really just theft with extra steps. When I started college and got a part-time job at Target, I was so excited to finally buy my own things. New laptop, gaming headset, some decent clothes that actually fit me properly. For about 2 weeks, I felt like I had my own stuff. Then, Lucas struck again. He borrowed my brand new laptop for a date because his was too slow. The next morning, I found it on his desk with a massive coffee stain across the keyboard and a crack in the screen. 2 weeks of work shift, completely destroyed. When I confronted him, he shrugged and said, accidents happen like it was no big deal. My parents suggested I learn to be more careful with expensive things, and maybe I shouldn't have tempted Lucas by leaving it visible. That's when I snapped and hatched the perfect revenge plan. I waited until Lucas left for his weekend job at the car dealership. Then, I systematically went through his entire room and borrowed absolutely everything valuable. His gaming setup, designer sneaker collection, expensive cologne, vintage band t-shirts, his prized vinyl records, everything that mattered to him. But here's the genius part. I didn't hide it or damage it. I just redistributed everything throughout the house exactly like he did with my stuff. His controllers ended up in the kitchen junk drawer. His Air Jordans got scattered between the garage, basement, and my mom's closet. I put his cologne collection in the bathroom medicine cabinet mixed with Dad's old aftershave. His favorite hoodies went into the general laundry rotation. When Lucas came home Sunday night and saw his empty room, he completely lost it. Where's all my stuff? I was sitting on the couch calmly eating cereal and just smiled. Around the house somewhere. Family shares everything. Remember, this is different. You can't just take my things. Why not? You've been doing it to me for years. He started tearing through the house like a tornado, frantically searching for his belongings. Every time he found something, I'd casually mention where else he might look. Oh, I think I saw your gaming headset in the pantry behind the cereal boxes. My parents tried to intervene, but I was ready for them. You made this rule. Lucas has been following it perfectly for years with my stuff. I'm just embracing the family sharing policy you taught us, but he needs his things organized. So do I. Funny how that works. The best part was watching Lucas experience exactly what I'd been dealing with. He'd get ready for work and couldn't find matching shoes. He'd want to game with friends, but had to hunt through 3 different rooms for his controllers. His morning routine became a scavenger hunt. Day 2, he was getting frustrated. Day 3, he was genuinely panicking because he had a date and couldn't find his good cologne or favorite shirt. Finally, on day 4, he cracked. He found me in my room and actually said the words I've been waiting years to hear. Fine, I'll stop taking your stuff without asking. Just please put my things back. You mean borrow them for family sharing purposes? No, I mean steal them. I've been stealing your stuff and I'm sorry. I'll replace your laptop and ask permission from now on. I made him sweat for 1 more day, then helped him move everything back to his room. True to his word, he bought me a brand new laptop that was actually better than my old one. Now we both keep our hands completely off each other's belongings. Amazing how fast someone learns about boundaries and respect when they experience their own medicine. My parents never brought up family sharing again.